Happy New Year's. Well, it's been a little too while, but I'm here, so that's the only thing that matters. Anyways, how long has it been, anyways? Uh, oh, Jesus Christ. Well, regardless, look, the point here is that I'm back. And it's been a while, and I have been in a very spiritual journey of the self. I didn't go to church or some Buddhist mountain. I just fucking rotted in bed, and I'm here now. Regardless, I'm here to tell you what I've been doing for the past few years or months that I've been inactive. And it's nothing. It's been nothing for 5 years. I genuinely don't even know what's wrong with me. I've been trying to figure this out for years now, and the only thing I can chalk it up to is that I either can't concentrate, can't focus, and can't commit to anything. And this kind of weird pattern of behavior has become my worst attributes to the point that it kind of took over my life. For quite a while, I don't even know what to do. In high school, I remember my dad told me that I should find a way, or at least, am I just going to, be like this forever? And obviously, I don't want to be just a bum who watches YouTube videos forever. And I thought to myself that I wanted to change that. I wanted to be something different. And one day, I fell asleep and I woke up and I realized I'm already 23 years old. I'm not in school anymore, and you know, I got my life ahead of me. I never went to college because of the pandemic, and I thought that I should find a path for myself. In the end, I just bummed around for 5 years until here I am. No job, no college, no lover, no anything. I was just, me. And it felt sad. It felt like I've wasted a lot of my time. I don't want to say life since I'm still too young, but that's kind of like the assumption and the idea that I've been having. Luckily enough that I'm aware of my kind of inactive failureness. So instead, I got lucky that I'm aware of these things, I guess. So now I have to actually do something. And after wasting 5 years, I've kind of just, quit. I don't want to I don't want to waste any more years of my life doing but fuck nothing. So for the past few years, I've been kind of trying a lot of things new. I'm kind of like a child. I don't know really what to do. So instead of trying to go step by step, I always try to kind of figure things out on my own pace. And the problem with that is that it always fluctuates from one thing to another. So even though if I have an idea of what to do, I still won't commit to it. The only thing that I've been trying to commit to is the idea of brute forcing everything to make sure that I don't waste a day doing, nothing. And spoilers, there have been days where I kind of just watch YouTube videos all day, or just, lie down in bed, because I don't think my nature will always I don't think my nature will go away. It's always just gonna be like this, so I'm sorry. That's why I thought that if I put it in a sense of, New Year's resolution, even though I know a lot of people don't commit to that, um, I thought it'll change something. And instead of something vague or something specific, like fix your life, or do this or do that, I thought I'd make it somewhat general, rather than general and specific. That makes sense, rather than something hard. So the three things that came to mind was exercising, speaking or learning how to speak Japanese, and what do you call this? Read books, and that's it. All right. Like, I'm gonna do it one by one, and I'll make sure that I change something. I grow as a person. If you're wondering why this video is a bit scuffed, It's because the reason why I haven't been uploading is because it really takes, it really is hard for me to just record. I'm sorry if this sounds so unprofessional and unscripted, but I kind of just want to get used to things. The problem with me is the fact that I always quit when I don't get the hang of it. But something I've always noticed is that once I'm in the thick of it, once I'm in the middle part of the process of anything, like learning how to play League of Legends or something as simple as learning a skill like jump rope or basketball, once I'm in the middle, things kind of just get easier, you know? So, in that thought process, I thought that if I make videos and I just keep going, maybe by the time I get to like my 10th or 20th video, I'll be more refined, professional, and, just better quality. So, I'm sorry if this is a bit messy and a bit quick. And I guess one last thing I will say is that as much as I try not to let people get to me, there are some times where you yourself kind of believe what they're saying, because you see it, right? So insults don't get to me, but once I actually see it, I'm somewhat inclined to believe that now, and I'm kind of tired of being called a bum for quite a while now. So yeah, sorry about that. Especially as well, something that I wanna say is that, and I just wanna say, I know a lot of people would point this out to me, but I understand that exercising or reading books or learning new things and skills aren't necessarily going to, cure my mind of all the messed up things that's inside it and how broken and dumb it is. But I think it'll help, you know? It's like your car's not gonna get any faster if you refurnish the seats or fix the cooler or turn on the radio or make it smell nice. But it helps along with the journey, In a sense that, yeah, I'm still gonna be anxious, depressed, and a bit, lonely. But I'll be anxious, depressed, lonely, but with a buff body and can speak Japanese. And last thing I want to say is that I got motivated by something recently. Um, One day, I woke up in the middle of the night and I was kind of in this in between dreaming and awakeness, like sleep paralysis, where you're hyper aware of your situation, but you're still dreaming, you can't move. The thing is that it felt like reality and, imagination felt really intertwined with one another to the point that it was hard to distinguish what was real and what was just a dream. But in this moment, I was lying in bed and I couldn't move. And it was dark. And then suddenly I was surrounded by ghosts. Now these ghosts, they didn't scare me. Oddly enough, I didn't feel any fear. Rather, I kind of had this gaze that they gave me, right? It felt disappointed. It felt like they were quite literally and figuratively looking down at me. And these ghosts, weirdly enough, as much as I, should have been scared by them, I look at it and it kind of felt cool, if that makes sense. To the point that I wanted to be those ghosts. I wanted to, wear the things that they wear. I kind of realized why. Because when I look closely, those ghosts were just me. They were all me. And they were all the things that I always wish I could be. And these ghosts that surrounded me felt like it was trying to tell me that, you know, this, these are what I wanted. And I was disappointed that I wasn't doing anything about it. that I'll just, let these things be ghosts, be dead dreams that I can only reminisce and fantasize about, never come to reality. So a part of me, after I experienced that dream, really felt so motivated that I kicked out of my bed and I started trying to fix my life right then and there. And I wanted to, you know, I wanted to do something about it, yeah. I didn't want to just feel like a failure. I wanted to at least try. So that even if I never became or become this ghost, I could still come close. Or at the very least, have it happen. And yeah, I guess that's it. So once again, Happy New Year. I think right now it's like, I don't know, fucking May. So yeah, let's try our best, everybody.